off your old self to invent the new you. Now, it has some scary words. I usually don't like language like this, but I was just watching a documentary where the person mentioned it, and they had a story to share, which was pretty interesting. So the story was about Will Smith. Now, of course, I've followed Will Smith's career. I've been a fan. I think, of course, he started off as a rapper in Philadelphia. That's not how I knew him. I never knew the rapper in Philadelphia. I think I first remember him from Men in Black, Independence Day. But of course, his career was a rapper in Philadelphia, then Prince of Bel-Air, a sitcom, and then he switched to movies. And of course, he's done Men in Black, he's done Independence Day, and of course playing Muhammad Ali in the Ali biopic. So really incredible journey. And of course he's transitioned again, and he's now this YouTube celebrity phenomena thing and so forth. So he has reinvented himself so many times, and I'm not sure about each of those transitions, but in this story they talked about one of those transitions, which is when he switched from the sitcom the Prince of Bel-Air to movies. And obviously probably nobody, so the movie's name, the first movie he did after that was 6 Degrees of Separation. Now, I've heard about that movie, haven't seen it yet, but interestingly, Will Smith played the character of a handicapped gay person. And it seems somewhere when he was interviewed and asked about it, that why did you pick such a specific role when transitioning into movies? And his statement was that I needed to kill off the old Will Smith, right? The rapper, the sitcom, the cute Prince of Bel-Air person, to be able to reinvent myself and go in this new direction. So a radical thought. And again, I'll admit I was resisting it. I'm like, oh gosh, that's such strong language. Do I really need it? But I realized that I've already done it. So one of the biggest transitions that has happened in my life recently is that I gave up consulting. I killed the Avi, the Power BI consultant. And of course, that sounds mind-boggling. Like, why would I do that? I loved consulting, but I needed to do that to invent my new self. So before this, in the last year, 2018, I was doing both consulting and training, and it became obvious to me that I couldn't really serve one purpose fully, and I had to pick one. And of course, at that point, the choice, I knew which one I had to pick. That didn't make the choice very easy because, man, consulting, gosh, for one, it pays really well. It pays you right now. Training is more of a kind of a slow growth business. So it was a hard choice still. But of course, now when I look back with the lens of this Will Smith story, I realized that I had to kill that to embody this new persona. And of course, the things that I've done could not have been possible if I'd held on to that old identity. So let me know what you think. Have you gone through a transformation? Now I'm thinking about butterflies coming out of a cocoon like that in your life, or just general, what are your thoughts around it? Let me know. Power on.